I personally don't mind weeding in a garden, but there are some weeds I really don't like. One of them is the yellow nutsedge, and the other one is Bermuda grass. This is the yellow nutsedge, has a triangular stem. You know why I remember this one? When I would go to visit my grandfather at his home and tropical garden in St. Thomas, he would have me weed his gardens and get rid of the nutsedge or yellow nutsedge. And the way we did it is we would dig it and shake the roots out of the soil, because there's a problem if you try to pull it. I've got this plant right here in front of me. If you were to come in and pull it, wow, you think, I got that weed out. But really, you did not get the weed out. Because what you find is, if you dig down, you have left all these little shoots. Just this little piece and this little piece right here will create new weeds. So if you pull one, you're left with 5. You do it again, then you have 5 more. So you're really multiplying the yellow nutsedge in the garden. So I guess you could pull it. You can get your suntan and you can get your exercise. But there are other ways of getting rid of nutsedge. Nutsedge really likes wet and moist soil conditions, so if you have a very wet season, you're going to have a lot more nutsedge in the garden. And you can see the nutsedge here right in the lawn with the bright yellow leaves. Some people grow Bermuda grass as a lawn, especially in the warmer climates. But what happens in many of our gardens is it's interspaced throughout our lawn, and if we don't edge our lawn properly, it actually encroaches and gets in our flower gardens. That makes it hard to get rid of. And here we have Bermuda grass right in front of me that has grown from our mixed lawn and is covering up the vinca, the dahlias, and the hibiscus. Just to show you, Bermuda grass produces long runners. Got a big appetite to grow. And at all of those joints where leaves form, it's called the node, there's little roots. So if you only pull part of this, the rest of it will grow. And it also, like the yellow nutsedge, sends out little runners a little deeper into the soil. So what do? Well, you can go out in the garden and you can just constantly pull it, or for the Bermuda grass, you can use a product by Bayer Advanced known as Bermuda Grass Control for lawns. Always read the label, because a lot of these products are just for lawns and you can't really use them around your garden plants. The other thing that you could do is for the sedge, Bonide makes a product known as Sedge Ender, and you can spray your yellow nutsedge according to the label directions, and it should control it over time. A lot of these weeds are best controlled when they're younger and they're only about 6 inches in height, but as they get more established, they're much more resistant, and you're probably going to have to go out in the garden and get your workout. I'm Mark Viette. Join me next time in the garden.
For more garden tips, go to inthegardenradio.com.